Glock away radio.
Good morning, peace and prosperity, beautiful people. It's another wonderful day on Authentic Philosophies, and I'm your host, Imani, and I'm here with my girl always. It's Lucci.
Ooh, girl, sex. Do you see that guy over there? Sex.
Oh my God.
Damn, sexy. He's fine. Sex. You know what I would do to him? Hey there, baby, pardon me, oh lordy. You're somebody I had to meet and greet. Oh yeah, baby, don't mean to sound naughty, but you look like Kenny to me. So I want you to put me up, put me down, turn me up, turn me round. You're what I'm looking for. I wanna hold you close, really love you like we be making love on the dance floor. Sexy, giving it all, giving it all, giving it all up, baby. Sexy, giving it all, giving it all, giving it all up. La la, my God, that body working hard, that's I can see. You are a star, ain't no doubt about it. Perfect, and don't you agree? Want you to put me up, turn me down, turn me up, turn me round. You're what I'm looking for.
On the mix, y'all.
Nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. Ay, ay, ay. Nothing quite seems worth it when I do it without you. Ay, ay, ay. But I still do it without you. Ay, ay, ay. Find a way to move on without you. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I can do it without you. Ay, ay, ay. What up? Right? It's hard to explain how I'm feeling. Soul of a hero and heart of a villain. I'm caught in the middle, I'm partially dealing with the fact that you gone. Ain't no turning back, ain't no righting these wrongs. And since you been gone, I've been fighting alone. I've been stressing, real shit. Hard to admit that it might be depression, but all of the time we invested and have it all gone in a second. I wasn't prepared for these thoughts to be all I was left with. Looking back from a distance, I see all the small parts I neglected. They driving me crazy. All the yeses that turn into maybes, that turn into sorry. I didn't make it. I said I was busy, but I was just lazy. Chasing my dreams. I wanted to shine, but to you I was shady. You left and I said I'd do better without you. I swore that this shit wouldn't faze me, and now I'm just living. Right? And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. Right? And nothing quite seems worth it when I do it without right? And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you. Right? And nothing quite seems worth it when I do it without you. But I still do it without you. Find a way to move on without you. Yeah, I can do it without you. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. And nothing quite seems perfect when I do it without you.
I'm not selling it, but
I still do it without you. Hey, 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 hey.
back, you wanna come, I know you would. Right. Get away, make faces. Wanna get away before the faces. Thinking on it, trying to get wasted. Riding around, I know you waiting. Trying to get away, I know you flawless. Feeling so sedated, irregardless. You know my moves, you know my truth, I know you cry. She said, how you want it back? So what's in it for me? What's in it for me? The service ain't for free. The service ain't for free. So what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? So what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's in it for me? Shawty know she bad too. She pour a cup to the vodka. I'm rolling up, I don't kiss it too. Spaced out, we go farther. Smoke all in the air. I pray I don't get caught up as I'm pulling on her. Shawty know she bad too. She pour a cup to the vodka. I'm rolling up, I don't kiss it, kiss it, kiss it, kiss it.
Something told me stay, you was worth it. I've been working, we ain't perfect, that's why for me I got money, you got honest, I got all this love and you got nothing. Cause your past done stripped you up in perfect timing. Too much time I give you lies ahead, but I stay here. Cause the time we share is so revealing. I'll treat you right, I will. I'll treat you right, I will. Just tell me you'll stay silent. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you'll stay silent. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you'll stay silent. Just tell me you'll stay silent. I've been thinking, who you talking to when you feel lonely? I've been thinking, you're the only one I let control me. I've been drinking, so much trust in me, I'm never sober. I've been missing you so much, I'm scared of starting over. What's it gonna take for me to have you to myself? It's so easy to have anyone, I don't wanna one else. What's it gonna take for me to keep you to myself? It's easier to be alone, but I want something done. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay silent. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you stay silent. Ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay silent. In time we'll see things through. Just tell me you stay silent.
Stay silent.
Okay, that's that shit.
Shit right there. We're turned up in the morning. That's another beautiful Monday on Authentic Philosophies. Peace and prosperity, beautiful people. I'm your girl Imani, and I'm here with my co-host. It's Lucci. Hey, Lucci. And we got a guest.
What's good? This your boy DJ the Singer, and I'm in the mix.
Hey, he in the mix. We had to have DJ the Singer come on because there was an event that took place, and during our recap, he's going to be a part of our recap. Okay.
So Monday, we ain't do shit.
No, Monday on the show, all we did was listen to music. And I'm not going to say all we did because we got to give,
DJ Nate
the spins.
the spins.
We got to,
You know, if you want to be on DJ Nate mix.
Exactly. So we got to play the whole
It's only
mix.
$40 a month to be on the DJ Nate.
Exactly. You send us a song, we review the song, and then you get put on the mix.
Oh,
for
that's
the
not
month.
that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
If they really like believe in their music,
Oh
they
yeah,
invest in it.
and they should. But if you don't, then the opportunity is just not for you.
Right. So let me ask you: do they get they like BMIs and all that? Like they royalty like hits for that shit? Like,
That's it.
I mean,
Yeah, that's good. We
definitely.
definitely.
I don't know.
y'all
That's
play it
a
here, right?
listen, that's a
It plays here?
two. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
then
yes,
they
I was gonna
do.
say yes, they do. That's why we ask that everybody has those
Yeah.
on their music if they're playing it, because otherwise you're not gonna get paid. Like we can play your music if it don't, but you're not gonna get
Oh
no.
yeah, so that's a good investment.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And it's only
Yeah, we
$40.
send it.
DJ Nate
syndicated
has it
radio. This is
on
syndicated radio.
SoundCloud too. I think DJ Nate puts it on SoundCloud too.
Oh, I didn't know that. So see, it's good to know.
That's
Good
dope.
information.
That's dope.
And Fly Day, Fly Girls. We had Kay, we had Marley, we had Paulie, we had me. And,
I was watching.
You know, we had some crazy
watching
conversations. And, you know, we get crazy on the Fly Girls. One of the conversations was asking the ladies, would you date a bisexual man?
Yeah,
You would?
I would.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Everyone said no.
I don't have nothing against dating a bisexual man. I don't like. Okay, that's what you do when you're not with me. You homosexual and we together. Like
What did I walk
it's
in?
not like
What did I-
it's two niggas in the room and
Wait,
me.
wait,
Like
wait.
it's me and him. So at that
What was
moment,
the question again?
would
What
you
did I-
would you date a bisexual man?
Same.
I don't want to answer. I just want to know.
Well, I
know it's not for you to
It wasn't
answer.
for y'all to answer. It was for
okay.
the females to answer.
And what was both y'all answers?
She said no. I said yeah.
All right, what's your reasons why no?
Because I don't want a man that's been with another man.
Right. Okay. And
Just for that simple reason.
And what's your reasons? Yeah.
Because when we together, he homosexual. He not bisexual. When we
Okay.
in the room together, it's just me and him. It's not another nigga involved at that time. So we not doing.
Listen,
gay shit.
you ladies have the right to believe and feel any way you want. Because I don't even know what that question is, really.
Question.
Keep free.
Where did this question come from again?
And we recapped it for Friday. We recapped it for Friday.
Yeah, it was a recap. Yeah, it's a recap. It's a recap.
But the question came because I actually seen it on Instagram. Like they was asking that question.
And how many people were saying yeah?
Not a lot.
Probably
Not a
not a
lot.
Not a
lot.
lot, yeah.
Probably not a lot.
I'm
But
definitely.
listen,
I know I'm
it's
amongst
it's
the
a new
few.
world where
But that's
things are
because.
acceptable. so.
Then you have another question because I was gonna answer that question too. From Friday.
We talked about how to
like poly relationships. Or
how to
something?
balance. How do you balance two relationships?
Right.
Or more than
And I
two
feel like
relationships.
someone who, well, maybe not, but I guess because I think about poly is you just being like in love with people. Like you just whoever you love is whoever you love. I'm not about to tell you you can't deal with this man if you want to deal with this man.
Because
like
the way Marseille explained it, like she was dating one girl, and then she started dating another girl, but the other girl that she was dating said, well, we should tell the other girl.
because one girl knew about it, but
Yeah,
one girl didn't.
didn't. So she was like, we should all tell each
okay.
other. So they all sat down, had an adult conversation, talked,
Yeah.
and they was all together, but she wasn't with them together. Like she was
Right.
with this girl
Some days.
some days and this girl the other
Right.
days.
And
like,
then
they
some
didn't want
days
to
when
be.
she not with that girl
It's
can
messy.
be with somebody else.
It's like making spaghetti.
It's not messy if they're okay with it.
It's not
like
messy
making
if you being
spaghetti.
honest.
Everybody is
If you-
honest
I'm not
and
saying
okay, and
Everybody
y'all can-
honest and upfront. I feel like
Yeah.
it works for who it works for. If you want to be in a monogamous relationship, don't deal with somebody that's in a
Now,
polygamous relationship.
It's honestly
Like,
always the best policy, though.
yes,
yes.
Okay.
So
Yes.
the crazy
Because
thing
whether it
is,
hurt or not, you was honest with me.
right,
and I-
exactly. Like,
So
don't try
honesty
to
is the
save
only
my
policy.
feelings. Like, don't try to
Yeah.
save my
Okay.
feelings. Like, be honest so
Yeah.
I can make a decision on what I want to do or not.
right?
You can't do that without honesty.
I like learning from you. That's why I always ask you questions. I pick your brain. I have no debate for you. I know you won, but I want to hear what you're going to say to
Because
me.
it's just her perspective. You know what I'm
Philosophy
saying?
is a listen,
Philosophy
we talk
is a
about
thing.
philosophy. It's a big
Oh
thing.
yeah.
we also talked
sorry.
about double standards on men and women, but I can't remember what the
Well, I got the
question was.
number one double standard
think
is the
that's
body
different.
count. The number one
Oh,
double
yeah.
standard between
Yeah,
male and
yeah.
females is a body count.
Yes.
Because
Body count.
niggas will be quick
I
to
think
say,
that's what we was talking
you
about.
can't have
That is what we
over
was saying.
5 people that you slept with. And sometimes 5 is too much for some men.
And I heard y'all
you be
say-
like, man, your body count over 100. You don't even remember the females that you slept with, but you trying to judge me on how many. First of
Slept
all,
with like 80 bitches in the
females
club.
have sex just as much as males do. Like, just as much as males do. And just because we're more discreet about the people we slept with doesn't mean that our number is too high. Like, no. And we all know about a whole phase, so who knows what your numbers do.
I heard also basically saying like a lot of chicks be bullshitting about their body count basically.
No, I heard that.
Once again, honesty is the best policy.
They said same-sex bodies don't count too. I heard that's what somebody.
I don't believe that.
But I heard that was conversation. I didn't agree or disagree. I heard that was part of the conversation.
I mean, it depends on the perspective of the man or the woman that you're dealing with. Because
that was fly day.
Like maybe it depends on.
But my question on double standards was it was for the girls too. It was, would you date a man? We already did this thing, I think, too. Would you date a man that wore a wig or braids or like they switch, like how we switch our hair up for y'all? They would switch our hair up.
That'd be wild.
No, we definitely didn't have this conversation before because, like, yeah, I said I wouldn't mind dating a bisexual man, but I don't want you to be.
Hey, baby, I got my hair done. I got these waves, these crimps.
Like, no, that's a no for me. That's a no for me. That's a no for me.
My hair on.
That I don't even know what to
Where's Sammy at? Because Sammy had his edges done on Instagram. No and way. He got it cut off now. He got it cut off. She was just playing.
Listen.
But his edges, please go and look because first of all, he got more edges than most of you females.
Not anymore because they're cut.
Not anymore because they cut them off like they should have. But when I tell you his edges was all like, they was on flick like they was swooped and
no.
Man. Well, go make sure you watch Sipping with Sammy.
Are you saying
shout out to Sammy Edges?
Oh yeah, He had his baby hair.
Sipping with Sammy salons. Yo, Sipping with Sammy remind me of like what's the guy from the Proud Family, like the person who had all the companies.
Oh, you talking about the
You never saw his head?
Oh no. I don't know you talking
Magic
about.
Johnson. The Magic Johnson guy. Okay. He's gonna be Sipping with Sammy. Gonna have all these companies with his flip wigs and stuff. It's gonna be cool.
Funny as shit.
Yo.
I love you, Sammy.
We love you, Sammy.
Love you, Sammy. We talk. Everybody gets talked about at some point if you're in Lockaway family.
Yeah, they definitely just roasted you.
All right, but make sure y'all go watch the Go Sipping with Sammy episode because it's the reason why his edges was like that. He had a stylist on and he got his hair done on the episode. So make sure y'all go catch that out on YouTube.
Sammy.
Yes.
And shout out to Fine Productions. All right, so now we're gonna get into the other part of Fly Day, which was Cold Blue.
Cold Blue in the house, DJ.
So. Cold Blue was a fun event. First off, it was outside. It was a fashion show. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed the fashion show, and it was a bunch of dope singers. And if y'all caught the Sammy Morning show, one of the singers that was at the Cold Blue was on there. What's her name again?
Storm.
Stormy was in the building. She had to leave real quick, but
so
free Storm. That was the part
free.
of the night. She's
free.
Free Storm till she free.
What you want to say, DJ?
Oh yeah, the event, like you said, like I'm just hearing your perspective right now. Like, so when you was there, you was having a good time, right?
Yes.
You enjoyed the fashion show. What else did you enjoy? Like,
I enjoyed the vendors too
vendors,
because I got me some sage, some protection sage
from Crystal John. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Crystal John.
Oh, Crystal John was there.
Yeah.
I follow her on Instagram too.
She was outside.
And I would have loved to have met her.
She opened the show with some words of affirmation. It was really amazing.
Yeah, she opened up the show with words of affirmation. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to start my shows with prayer and poetry. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So that's how we started the show. So the vibes was super lit. Like got the live band. We got DJ Showtime Live. We got DJ Greg Nice in the back.
Stretch World, DJ Tuna.
We got Stretch World and DJ Tuna upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
What was the performer name, the female that had the dancers?
Project Cindy, who also came here.
She killed it.
Yeah,
that was my favorite performer.
That was the last performer too, right?
Yeah.
She definitely
shut this show down.
So could you say, because I still didn't crown my best performer, I got to crown my best performer for that
Definitely
day.
her.
Out of everybody.
Definitely her.
You would say she won?
Can she do like the feature for the show that's coming up maybe? Something like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know,
we'll do a promo package for her, do a story. We'll popping.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, because I was supposed to give out crowns. But you know what happened. So I wanted to see your perspective on everything though. It was a nice time, right?
It was a nice event.
It wasn't no BS.
It wasn't no BS. Everyone was chill.
Yeah.
I got to perform. Thank you for letting me perform. I've never been on that stage before. That was amazing.
Yes,
I performed with his shoes off.
Listen, don't even listen. That's my thing. I'm getting into marketing. I want to have the whole world be comfortable enough to take their shoes off wherever they are. Because my feet hurt. That's really the problem that I had. My feet hurt.
Let's start with hygiene. Can we start with hygiene first before you like take your shoes off everywhere?
Well, I mean,
Make sure your feet are clean and your socks are clean.
Wash your feet and wear clean socks.
Powder in your shoes.
I wear nice socks when I do it.
And wear deodorant. Everybody,
Wash your ass.
wear deodorant.
The socks don't have to match. They
hydrate.
just have to be clean. I don't wear matching socks.
Hydrate.
I got
You don't wear matching
Wear
socks.
deodorant.
Today I do because I'm wearing black.
Today, because it's
But
gonna
normally
be
I don't.
nice.
It was fly day.
I know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be wearing matching socks either.
But it was a good. I had white jeans on that didn't fit. Like I lost weight and I needed a belt, so I had to keep pulling my pants up. I was having a terrible time. I had to dress comfortable when I perform. I wearing a lot of sweatpants.
You had your blue though, right?
I had
Yeah,
my
he
blue
had,
one. Yeah.
he had a LouchieTotes
Had a fly
baseball
day.
shirt.
Had a fly boys.
No, you had a
baseball
LouchieTotes shirt on.
I had a that was a Lucci.
Yes.
I had a Lucci tote shirt on. So if you didn't know that, make sure y'all buy that. We got fruit salads.
He brought fruit for the pregnant person.
You only brought enough fruit for two.
What's up, bro? Listen.
I appreciate it.
Listen,
I
thank
already know.
you.
It's okay.
Thank you, Keith.
Shout out to Quise for in the building. Come here, Quise.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm
See, he
talking
was
about.
like, she can't have gummy
That was
worms
sponsored
for
to you by
breakfast.
Team Ghostly and the Team Ghostly family. And Quise Free sponsored the fruit bodega. Taste the fruit and see how the fruit tastes. How does it
I hope it's
taste?
gonna taste like fruit.
It
She
was
already
awesome.
did.
I hope it's hope it's going.
yours?
She gave you a, oh my God,
I don't
Quise
even
Free.
work.
Is this from the
Thank
Asians?
you.
Did the Asians provide this? Or is this a black owned fruit?
She provided this.
TC, but listen. There's something about fresh fruit.
All right, come on, cause we got a time limit.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, and it was also my son's birthday.
Happy birthday.
On Friday?
14. You're on Friday.
On Friday.
Yes.
It was my son's birthday. He
14?
turned 14.
How you feel about
He
that?
about to start working. Nigga, you about
Hey.
to start working. You could have
What
started
job you
working
looking
at
for?
12,
What are you gonna be?
but I gave you a grace period for you to mature. And you about to start working now. Whatever job I tell him he got to do.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
15?
Yes, mom. I remember
I
being
ain't
that
gonna lie.
young.
The crazy thing is my Puerto Rican store got a young boy in there cooking. He 14 years old.
Yeah, you gotta start them off
Yeah,
young
right
and
upstairs,
understand the
so we-
At 14,
responsibility.
I was in the South.
I mean, he take everybody
I never
orders.
did
If
it
it's
working in the
fucking
South
18
Shop.
people line up, he in that joint cooking by himself.
Damn.
That's
Making
all he
cheese sticks
know.
at a high level.
At a high level.
Recap?
At a high level.
And he can
And
cook. And give me extra fries than the older motherfucker.
and then
He don't
let's
know his fries portion.
DJ, you got to let the people talk.
I'm sorry, he don't know the
Both
difference.
of y'all
between
bad
the fries.
together.
Yeah, we can't be together. We both curated.
Where are we
all right, we had the sneaker ball.
Right, now we can
Shout out to
recap.
Sneaker Ball.
Shout out to the sneaker ball.
Yeah, that was a good joint. Who had that event? That was a good joint.
You had that.
That's why you up here. Don't even worry.
No, I'm just playing. I like to humble myself at all times. First of all, I want to thank everyone who came out to the event. Everyone in this room pretty much came out in some form or fashion. It was my first thing, man. I mean, it was rough. It was 12 days to promote, 12 days to get together. No really major backings. I invited almost everybody to come out. We had fly boys, fly girls in the building for vending space. We had Two Press, the tree vendor. We had Finny Foreign. She has foreign treats. I had her drink. We had Yasmin Jewelry come out, and we had the Fly Boys, Fly Girls table once again that came out and supported us. And we had food vendors and
That fish was
drinks
good as fuck.
vendors.
Whoever made the fish,
Yeah, shout out to her. I don't know
that
her
was the
name,
best fish ever.
but if y'all had fish, please make sure y'all support that lady who
I'm
cooked the
going back
fish.
for the fish today.
We also
And we found a new event space, so exclusive
Yeah.
event space. So if you
that
want
was a
that
nice
space-
event space
yeah.
too.
So this the thing though, like y'all wasn't scared for my event though, right? They ain't rattle
No.
y'all up or nothing, right?
No.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though, wasn't it?
It was.
That shit was dramatic, like fuck.
And Lucci, you was there, so I mean, you give me a review from what you felt about the sneaker ball. I don't know, from where I was.
I like the
was
sneaker
nice.
ball. I liked everybody. I like the question that you asked because you asked everybody what was their first pair of sneakers.
We gonna introduce.
What else did I like? I loved all the artists.
And shout out to all the artists who came out. Slay Myers, I mean, she came out for Noonday.
The girl that performed last.
That might have was Shantice
We
Nicole was
seen her
there.
at the AMF house too.
Yeah,
She
Shantice
performed last at the
Nicole,
AMF
yeah.
house.
She got
Yeah.
crazy stage presence.
Yeah,
Like,
Shantice is one of my good friends
locked
from way
in.
when I first started doing music, and she came out. She donated some sneakers as well. We had artists come donate sneakers that they weren't using for those sneakers that were brought to the venue was actually going to the homeless shelters immediately after the shows.
So that's what we gotta start illuminating, shit like that.
And the fundraising portion will continue as we go through. We're gonna do 3 more of these. We're gonna do 3 more of these, with the last one either being an outdoor venue or a mansion type setting where we'll actually have a ball and gowns and sneakers. And that's what we're working towards. We don't have a major sponsor right now, so if you're a business that's looking to sponsor something of this magnitude, please reach out. We can talk pricing.
This is for the children.
This is for the children. Yeah, our ultimate goal is to be able to have at the end of everything and culminate a day party for the children, face painters and things like that, to give these sneakers out. So we want the children to go into school with a different mindset. My idea is always, you look good, feel good, perform good. So that first day of school is important to set the tone. So you want to come in there with a nice mindset, not just say about how you look, but we know as Philadelphians and being in Philadelphia, that's important. Because when you come in there with some fucked up shoes, you just don't feel the same as everybody else. So let's provide for those families who can't provide. And that's pretty much my message. I'll be going for a month. So when I come back, I'm looking to work with whoever wants to help. It's not a me thing, it's a we thing. So,
that's right.
Thank y'all for the platform to even say thank you to everyone, because that was important to me. Everybody who came out, Quise Free was in the building. I know we got it ran late, but I wanted it to be an all-day experience, so I kind of try to stretch it. But planning will get better. Venue space will get better. We got exclusive rooms we're going to add and different people that's going to come in and help us. So this is going to grow. I mean, I'm happy with what we were able to do in 12 days.
You're going to stay consistent with it, right?
But 12 months or, even more time to plan, we can really do something.
More and more.
Thank you, everybody who came out. And
to the first
thank you for the show as well.
Yeah,
of course.
You came out to the first one.
The first ever one. I put it like this. I'm planning on LLC and some stuff. Those people who was in that room and is documented in that room, I will find a way to create equity for all of us that was there, because we're all part of the groundwork. So we all should be able to pay ourselves back at some point from this. So thank y'all, everybody, for coming out. And thank you for the show, allowing me to recap as well.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We also went to the Change of Color event in the middle of your event, and then we came back to your event. We had to go to the Change of the Color event.
Oh, y'all had another event.
What was it called?
And that
Change the Color.
That was an open mic, right? That was an open mic, and it was a lot of poets. It was comedians. It was a Patti LaBelle. I'm gonna just call her Patti LaBelle because
it was a Patti LaBelle there.
She killed it.
She killed that, John.
She killed it.
That sounds tough.
Like,
where was it at?
It was on the Rec Philly.
Oh, was that Rec Philly?
It was at Rec Philly.
Shout out to Rec Philly.
Okay, Market Street.
That was my first time.
I never been to a Rec Philly show.
Being there, and then I was looking around, and I was like, it said Studio A, and then it said living room, and this said Studio B, and this, and I'm like, where we at? What's this? So
you gotta work with them somehow.
I gotta do my research because I don't know what Philly Rec is.
I started at Rec Philly, but the membership was too high for me. I couldn't afford it. I was like, I gotta pay this much to be creative. I might as well just be free and be creative. I couldn't pay that price. I was just so discouraged. I was like, I don't have it. I did 1 month, and that was about all I got out of it.
I mean, if you're creative, it's definitely dope.
It's definitely
you could go there.
Yeah,
so what I was doing was having my rehearsals there, but what it is, you could have a membership there. You can go there and borrow any type of equipment. So if you know how to use cameras, you could borrow the top of the line cameras, or if you want to use speakers, they got the top.
That's a beautiful space, beautiful.
Yeah, it's dope.
Podcast. You want to host a podcast?
The podcast.
But you can also host a podcast here at Glockerware, so come fuck with it.
Glockaware.
Yo, that Friday joint with Nah is gonna go viral.
It is.
He said
I forgot. Also on Fly Day. The Fly Boys shut down Glockaware.
I saw that.
The whole electric shit shut down the whole city. Damn near.
Shout out to the Fly Boys.
It was lights out all the way down Northeast. Like, I don't know how big whatever happened, but the grid was out for like a while.
So it was the Fly Boys.
It was, bro. We had performers. It was like a bunch of black men energy in here. It was just real crazy. Wow. Like, did you not see black man energy when you look at that image? It was just a bunch of. It wasn't negative energy. It was all positive. Like it was cool. Like, I don't know. Like, Rich was performing. Like,
How when the electric was off?
No, that's what turned the electric off.
The electric off.
It was electric before that point, but after that point, no electric.
So everybody just did
Shut it down.
Yeah, we just walked out.
Shut it down.
Cold Blue. We came over to Cold Blue, that same energy, and that's why we were so excited to be there.
Oh, y'all came to Cold Blue after that. Yep. Yeah, that shit. Yo,
we left together and we all arrived damn near at the same time. We all was brotherhood here.
Yo,
that
shit
was crazy.
crazy.
That's why I was so concerned when I got there. She was like, tickets. I was
only.
like, we gave tickets at the door. I promise you we did. We're here to perform and have fun. And she was like, tickets. Like, I was like, all right, up here. Like, I got nervous. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's what they supposed to do at the door.
Yeah,
Nigga.
that was a good job. No. That's what I wanted. But I'm saying, like, I didn't know she was gonna ask me. I was hosting, so I was just like,
they just wasn't supposed to let the cops through. Damn.
Right.
Cops came through that shit. Crazy.
They came and shut it down, but it's cool.
It was a lot of motherfuckers there though. That shit was crazy, and it showed like unity. Like people stuck
everyone
together.
stuck together.
Yo, they stuck together heavy. Did you stay?
It was like, yeah, we stayed
until
they told us
the
to
cops blocked the whole street off.
Pull off like at the very end, like when they was making everybody leave. Like
Right.
we fell asleep in the car.
They was asleep.
Woke up in the car.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It was an hour of no movement. Like nobody could leave in or out.
I smoked my Dutch right in front of them.
Blocked the whole block off.
That shit was crazy. Yo, shout out to Good Guys. He got that film.
Yes.
All that is film and documented.
Oh yeah, the film is gonna come
Shout
out.
out to Good Guys.
So if y'all see the film, make sure y'all share.
Hey, Good Guys, you gotta put that together
It's
like
definitely
tomorrow.
a
That's
part of our
viral.
history.
That's
some of it
viral
together.
material.
Y'all know Good Guys?
Yeah.
They do now.
Yeah, Good Guys is that guy. Yo.
Good Guys, the cameraman of
That's like the best
Cold Blue
cameraman
show.
in
But
the
yes,
city.
listen, don't worry. The Major Alert show ain't over. You know what I'm saying? That was Cold Blue.
Well, I
Y'all-
heard you asking for what color do they want to do next.
I did ask them that, and when
you
I
said
asked
green,
them,
right?
I asked them, I heard so many people yelling all these colors.
Yellow and
that
orange, he
I
said.
couldn't hear nothing. So thank you, Beanie Ward.
Yes.
Boom. Yo, he can't never let nobody talk. Like,
It's no secrets.
all right, so listen, the next color is not going to be one color. It's going to be yellow versus orange.
Yellow versus orange.
versus yellow. So you
That's
pick
gonna
a
be
side.
crazy.
Do not tell
Yo,
them.
Team Yellow right
Do
now.
not tell them what side you picking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Just
okay.
show up. Don't tell nobody, and hopefully you on the winning side.
Now,
You know
what
what I'm
will
saying?
yellow represent and what will orange
Man,
represent?
the thing is, I gotta get into that. But the thing is, I want to find some young black nail techs and shit like that, cause I know like every show that I throw, the ladies go out to these nail salons. They spend a lot of money to get their nails done, to get their feet done. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to like kind of like funnel that money into our communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even with the outfits, like so the designers that, you know what I'm saying? The like come to Glockaware and get your yellow or get your orange or some shit like that. You feel me?
right.
Like because the people really love doing the interactive shit. Like, all right, B Noir.
All right, we about to cut into some music, but tell everybody where they can find you at.
Yo, listen, check me out on Instagram, DJ the Singer, DEEJAY the Singer. I'm on all platforms too. If you can want to check my music out, just type in DEEJAY space DA space SINGA. You know what I'm saying? DJ the Singer. You feel me?
Thank you. Toucan, can you play us some of Keith's music? And then we're going to get into him.
Because we got Quise Freeman in the building.
Quise.
Back to the basics when confusion start to set in. This is for the real ones that the game never let in. They go for the presence, don't you worry, here I come. I'm weaving through the matrix, can't you see I'm the one? Back to the basics when confusion start to set in. This is for the real ones that the game never let in. They go for the presence, don't you worry, here I come. I'm weaving through the matrix, can't you see I'm the one? Told myself they gon' feel the presence. Gotta sharpen up my mind cause it's such a weapon. Be patient through the grind and cherish every second. When you run your own race, you never come in second. When you get it from the muscle, then you really flexing. Boots on the ground, yeah, I be really stepping. They say my music is a blessing, I be really rapping. I just always seem to find a way when it come to pressure. Get your mind right, then you get your grind right. Cause life is mostly mental, things that happen when the time right. Don't believe me now, okay, you'll see in hindsight. Niggas play sloppy, I'm sharp like it's prime night. Back to the basics when confusion start to set in. This is for the real ones that the game never let in. They gon' feel the presence, don't you worry, here I come. I'm weaving through the matrix, can't you see I'm the one? Back to the basics when confusion start to set in. This is for the real ones that the game never let in. They gon' feel for the presence, don't you worry, here I come. I'm weaving through the matrix, can't you see I'm the one? I'm what the game need, you gotta understand me. A lot of people won't till they see me at the Grammys. Waves all flowing while I'm shouting out the family. They say I think I'm the shit, and that's why they can't stand me. Well, when you lit, they gon' have a fit. I'm just out here on my grind, trying to make a hit. And put your hands up in the air like I made the kick. I'm the one who check all of the boxes if you gave a list. Somebody who was made to spit, so everybody should get down like I'm waving it. Shit, I bring my A game, I ain't the one to be playing with. I should be your favorite. Back to the basics when confusion start to set in. This is for the real ones that the game never let in. They go for the presence, don't you worry, here I come. I'm weaving through the matrix, can't you see I'm the one? Back to the basics when confusion start to set in. This is for the real ones that the game never let in. They go for the presence, don't you worry, here I come. I'm weaving through the matrix, can't you see I'm the one?
Wanna be free, can't worry about nobody that don't worry about me. You should stay in your lane, everybody ain't G. I just wanna be myself, I don't wanna be P. Failure's not an option. Keep it moving, find the answer to your problem. Nigga, we ain't stop. You my dog, I'm your dog, so we locked in.
Philly boy dreaming, I ain't sleep though. Making music that I know gon' heal the streets, yo. 2 fingers in the air for some peace, yo. If you know better, it's your job to teach, bro. Told my nigga every day that it's a better way. Now he in the feds, hoping for a better day. Try and get my credit right with nothing else to pay. So when we walk up in the bank, it ain't much to say. Try and take this thing I'm doing to another level. Foot heavy on the gas, I need another pedal. Put too much up in this shit so I can never settle. It's some shit I seen before that I could never tell you. You could look up in my heart and see what pain is. Can't do the same shit, that's what insane is. You niggas need to grow up, that's what changes. Be yourself, nothing else, fuck what your lane is.
Cause I wanna be free, can't worry about nobody that don't worry about me. You should stay in your lane, everybody ain't G. I just wanna be myself, I don't wanna be P. Failure's not an option. Keep it moving, find the answer to your problem. Nigga, we ain't stop. You my dog, I'm your dog, so we locked in.
Failing is never one of the options. We gon' keep it moving, we solving all of our problems. Worry about myself, the only person can stop them. But love all my dogs, my niggas, you know we locked in. Don't that shit feel good when you progressing? When you see it coming together, it's less stressing. When you got the faith you could do it, it's less pressing. For every L that we done took, they just lessons. I be staying out the way, I'm just trying to do me. I ain't trying to be nobody, I'm just trying to be free. Was always solid as a younger, you can ask my OG. If you thinking shit is sweet, you don't really know me. I be staying in my lane, I'm just trying to do me. I ain't trying to be nobody, I'm just trying to be free. Was always solid as a youngin', you can ask my OG. If you thinking shit is sweet, you don't really know me.
Cause I wanna be free, can't worry about nobody that don't worry about me. You should stay in your lane, everybody ain't G. I just wanna be P. Failure's not an option. Keep it moving, find the answer to your problem. Nigga, we ain't stop. You my dog, I'm your dog, so we locked in.
We got Quise Freeman in the building.
Yeah. TG.
Please go sleep.
What it do?
What's going on?
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's finally,
Appreciate
it's
y'all.
nice to see you in the building. It's like 3 weeks in the making here.
Third time's the charm. We
First
here.
time was on us. Second time, we had a
Definitely on
party
me.
though. You was here in
Definitely on
spirit. But we here now, and it's good to see you. I'm glad to finally have you on the show.
I appreciate it, man.
Those two songs were from your new album.
New album dropping July 4th called The One.
Okay.
On all platforms, and I'm gonna have physical copies.
What are those two songs called?
You gonna have physical copies?
Yeah, we
Hold
taking
on,
it back.
yeah.
We taking it back.
I like that.
We
I like
taking it
that.
back.
For y'all who listening, y'all need to get on that. Physical copies is still a
Yeah.
thing that people want, like
For
me.
sure. It's gonna come with an experience as well. So it's gonna be a ticket to an experience as well. So it's gonna be dope.
I like that.
Yeah. You said what was the two songs?
Yeah.
The first one was called I'm the One, produced by Ace the Chemist.
Hey, shout out to Ace.
The second one was called Wanna Be Free, featuring and produced by Ace the Chemist. So the project is pretty much produced by him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do a collab with another producer. Like, I wanted to keep that same energy on the whole project. You know what I'm saying? That was something else that they used to do, you know, back on the hip hop that I grew up on. You know, they had their own DJs, they had their own producers and that type of thing. So I wanted to do it that way this time.
Okay.
All right. So, how did you start rapping? And like, what made you want to take it serious?
Basically just putting another branch onto my brand and what I was doing as far as spreading the message, you know, spreading motivation, positivity, inspiration, telling my story, allowing people to see a black man and embrace himself, embrace his flaws, embrace the things that I've been through, and still love myself, still look at myself as the one, as a king.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so yeah, I just wanted to use music as another tool to do that, because I know in our culture, you know, music is like the number one thing that we go to for all situations.
It's
so.
funny because my father, he said something to me the other day about the title of the show being Authentic Philosophies, and something I said about needing more modern day philosophers. And he's like, you know, a lot of the people who engage in conscious rap now are the modern day philosophers. Those are, you know, the people that we listen to now. And if you use that platform for something of motivation or for motivation or to like really speak about what's going on in the world, it can be definitely philosophical.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate it when it's. So what were you doing? I'm sorry. What were you doing prior to the music then? Because you said that was your second tool to bringing motivation to the world.
So I started with a brand, Team Ghostly. The motto is "Make your presence felt." I felt like everybody has something to offer. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we look for gratification from certain people, and they don't come, and then we feel like what we doing or what we putting out there is not worth doing anymore. And I never felt that way. I felt like we all have a fan base, we all have supporters, we all have people that we could reach. You know what I mean? We all have a tribe. So a lot of times we feel like ghosts. We feel like ghosts to the world. So my thing was, you know, twisted a little bit. And, you know, I know ghosts make their presence felt. You know a ghost is there. You might not see it all the time, but you can feel the presence. You know what I mean? So that was the whole thing with that, pushing merch.
I like that.
I do. I like that. I was going to ask you to explain that, but you did. So I appreciate that.
And it was tough. The thing was, it was tough getting that out. Like, people were like, well, what do Team Ghostly mean? So what I started doing was creating Instagram videos. You know what I mean? Creating a message every day. You know what I mean? Putting something out there every day for people to then see what the brand represented.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's pretty much where it started. I would go to schools and speak. I spoke at like Freeman Charter. I spoke at the the Boys and Girls Club of Gloucester County. I spoke at a lot of different places to the youth and stuff like that.
That's good.
So I was doing a lot of stuff before music, just trying to figure out a way to be heard and to make my presence felt.
Describe your work style. How you get in the zone?
My work style. I feel like, you know, I'm real calm and laid back, like, you know, when people see me for the most part, but
really definitely quiet.
Yeah, but
actually I met you at the Platt. I didn't even meet him in Gloucester. I met him at the Platt, and that was I was out there every day, but I was out there, he was out there, and that's how I met him. I didn't know that I was gonna run into him at Gloucester, but when you in Gloucester, you never know.
That's crazy.
Who's gonna walk in the door.
And I do remember that. And then you was doing your thing then. You know what I mean? You was pushing.
And that was before the show.
Yeah, it was.
That was before we had the show.
It was.
So a lot of things change when you are out there making moves and, you know, like you said, making your presence felt. Like that was in the beginning when I was like, my name is Imani and I'm the world's #1 motivational speaker.
That's crazy. I remember that.
And that was about a year ago now. So a lot of things can change when you are, you know, stepping into your truth and, you know, really going after what you want with pure intentions. What you got? So where do you find your peace?
Yeah, there we go.
Man, honestly, I find my peace when I'm praying, which would be cliche, but that's just what it is, because I'm a big worrier. I'm hard on myself. It's hard for me to find peace, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still finding my way, especially like the day being the 2-year anniversary of my mom passing. So, you know what I'm saying, trying to find peace right now has been very, very difficult. But you know, the more I pray, And then the more I just try to keep focusing on keeping my faith in God, not allowing everything else that goes on to distract me from keeping my faith in God. So that's really where I, find my peace at.
You have to keep your eyes set on something, because if you get stagnant, if you stay in that worry state, then it is going to become more difficult. Your days do become more difficult when you're stagnant and you're constantly thinking about the negative things. And I am so sorry for your loss. That's difficult. I can't even imagine what you're going through with that. I did write down a couple of things about the stages of grief, and I was curious to know where you thought you were at in this process.
Damn, maybe you can help me. That's a good question, because I don't even know the stages.
It's a part of healing, and that's why I think that mental health is very important. And when you ask somebody how they're doing, it's important to ask, how is your mental, how is your heart, how is your body, like just not your physical, but like how are you really feeling? Because today is a lot, and I know we're on a public platform, but I mean, regardless, I still so the first stage is denial. That's the disbelief that this is taking place. The second stage is anger. It's, obviously, what that is. The third stage is bargaining. And because you said you pray a lot, I'm sure you probably prayed to him to say, why it wasn't me, or, those things. So that's bargaining. And then depression. And then the next stage is acceptance. So do you think you've made it to the acceptance stage? Or where do you think you're at now?
It's like, I feel like I've reached the reality point, the acceptance. I don't know. Like, I understand that it's reality now, though. Like, I face the fact that this is life now.
What is gonna be?
You know what I mean? It's hard to accept it still, because there's certain things that still haven't happened that she won't be here for in the physical form. So it's, still hard to fully accept, fully accept it, but I understand the reality of life and the reality of, the cards that I've been dealt. You know what I mean? So the depression stage, I don't know. I might still be there, honestly. I got to drag myself up some days.
Of course. I mean, even for you to even be here today and be discussing it with us, that's a lot. That's a very vulnerable state to put yourself in.
It's therapy for me.
I appreciate that.
It's therapy for me. And everything happens for a reason. So like you said, with this being our third time trying to, get me on here, and it to fall on this day, you know what I'm saying? That's,
And you said something big though about her not being here in the physical. And because you are, spiritual, and you do understand that, life is eternal. So regardless of, her not being here, she's here. And her presence is constantly going to be felt through all of the things that she's taught you, through the things that she said to you. And so she's always going to be present. And it's important that that those of us who lose people close to us realize that, because we get so set on, the fact that they're not here. And
I still
really,
talk
they're
to my grandma.
always here, right?
Yeah.
I'll sit in the room and have a whole conversation. I might not hear her, but she heard me, and I sit and talk to her
And you can feel it sometimes, though. You can feel it, and that they're there. That warm feeling that you got when they were here is happening right now. As long as you can still tap into that, as long as you don't close yourself off from it. So I'm just very sorry that happened, and I appreciate you still showing up today, because
for sure.
That means a lot to us.
I'm gonna get back into the so we can get out.
Said bring the vibe, bring the.
All right, how do you come up with your raps?
I don't come up with them. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Yeah. I'm just.
So you don't start with a concept.
Concept. Yeah, I think that's that's when I'm at my best, when I had a concept, because I'm just talking about that actual topic, or you know what I mean, or that story. Because I'm telling my story, or just trying to tell you something. Either one, you know what I mean, or just speaking for us.
You said about the purpose and the message behind the music is that. What is your purpose or your message that you want to, convey through your music?
Is being yourself, being confident in that, and using your music platform for good, not to not to really, like basically, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word right now. But instead of supporting the negativity that we see and we come from every day, like it's nothing to like talk about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I get it, but it's a difference when you glorify it. It's a difference when you support it and you talk about, you know what I mean, getting into it and wanting to put it out there for people to like gravitate to, because at the end of the day, this music shit, it's frequency coming through the headphones and the speakers, like, you know what I mean?
I feel
Radio
like
station, it's a frequency.
I kind of feel like that's how children learn the most too.
Yeah.
So if you put like, I'd rather my children listen to your music because you putting out a good message.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Because you got, I don't even know which song to reference, but you got all these shake that ass,
Right.
and then they all on TikTok, shake that.
Yeah.
No.
Or that new FNF song that's killing me right now.
I don't know.
It's a shame.
I don't know.
You don't know that yes, talking about hanging out the window with your ratchet ass friends. I was like, you doing what? I saw something on Instagram and the guy was like, it's okay for you to be ratchet sometimes, but you putting too much light on being ratchet. And so now you want to be ratchet.
Now everybody this summer gonna want to be ratchet.
You want to be turned up. Like you can't do that every day. Like
relax.
Just like chill out.
And it's a lot of the music that people make is not even reality. Like you said, even on an everyday basis, I feel like I try to make music that is not like a moment in time, but it's like to the last
timeless.
Timeless. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be an artist that you listen to for a certain era or a certain time. I like to, when I'm going, I want people to be like, damn, you go to that Quise Free song, Dream Big or something like that, like something that you can listen to years and years and years from now. So because it's
Ace
reality.
was saying that when he was on the show and about owning your masters, and what does it matter if you own your masters if your song is not gonna even have any life to it? Like if it's gonna die, like what's the point? Like you're not going to make anything. What's the point?
Yeah, that's
fact. It's important that they realize like you're supposed to be trying to. This is your creation, and you should want it to always be around, especially as artists, whatever it is. If it's music, if you paint, if you design clothes, like you should want it to be timeless. You should want it to be something that is going to carry on your legacy.
That's right.
Even after you're gone, it should still hold weight. This is what you're building towards, not a moment of time.
Out. Cotton's always in. I'm promoting my bag from mommy.
It's like the background, like get your Lucci tote, get your Lucci tote, get your Lucci tote, get your Lucci tote. It's like brainwashing. So after this, y'all get your Lucci tote.
That's right. And they summer bags too. You gotta go to the beach.
I'm still waiting for my
dress.
These
beach bags.
Well, I ain't seen a dress yet. Can I see?
You wasn't at the
sneaker ball. I wasn't at anything this weekend. Did y'all see how quietly I sat while they discussed everything because I didn't know what happened? I didn't go to anything. That is like.
It's
that's
okay.
Like my tell.
Soon.
I know.
We're gonna be out soon because this summer we will be going to different businesses and just interviewing people at their businesses, and we're gonna be going out on the street and just interviewing random people.
We might be one of them random people.
So it's gonna be lit this summer.
It's gonna be lit.
Me, Imani, the baby, and Farrah.
And the baby.
We out.
I want one of them Johns that you wrap around you so he can be like right on my back.
African style.
Yeah, he gotta go everywhere.
All right, what is the message you have for children that want to rap or start a business?
Dream big. Dream big. And
believe in your dream.
Believe in it. You know what I mean? Tell yourself every day that you could, that you can do it and that you're gonna do it, and don't let nobody or nothing take you away from that. You know what I mean? And that's something that my mom installed in me, is being able to do whatever I wanted to do. You know what I mean? It has good intention. It had, you're genuine about it. Put it out there, dream big, and put your best foot forward. But persevere though, cause it ain't gonna be easy.
Nope.
I don't sugarcoat that shit at all, cause it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You gotta be built for a lot of different things. You know what I mean? You gotta have a lot of mental fortitude. But yeah, just definitely dream big. That would be my message. Kids and adults too.
Adults
everybody.
too, right? All of y'all.
Everybody.
All right. And what's about your podcast?
Right, because I didn't even know you had
What
a
y'all know
podcast,
about
so-
that?
Right, I didn't. She do. She know everything.
Breaking Bread. That's the name of my podcast that I only had one season of it thus far, because I'm always doing so much stuff. But it's on my YouTube channel. You could, go to Quise Freeman YouTube channel. And it's pretty much what the title says. I would bring different guests on, like you said, whether they were business owners, artists, or just regular people who had something that they wanted to talk about and be heard about. I allow them to come on to the show. You know what I mean? It'd be pretty much about whatever they wanted to talk about. I wouldn't have any scripts, anything like that. We'll just break bread. You know what I mean? We'll just talk. We'll eat. We'll vibe, or whatever the case is.
That's why you order us food.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
breaking bread.
You. We
Yeah,
got some fruit.
we breaking bread.
Fucking these grapes up.
And I know you got the baby coming, so I would have to make sure it was something.
Right,
I was
healthy.
like,
Not these damn
Gummy worms.
gummy worms and Gatorade. I gave her water. Did you drink water?
Y'all not gonna be putting me on blast on the air. That's not even cool, but whatever.
We're healthy this Monday morning.
She got me 2
Start the
oranges,
week off right.
a bottle of water, a basket of fruit, a banana.
Yeah. Start the week off right.
That's right.
On a Monday.
On a Monday. Who got this kind of vibe on a Monday? All right, that was like all the questions I had.
All the questions?
Toucan, do you got the song with him in the streets? Do we got that song?
I don't know. Do we have a song with you in the streets?
I'm sure he does.
Can you play that song,
I think he
Toucan, real
does.
quick?
We got 4 minutes.
Oh, we do?
Yep.
All right, can you play that when we go out so we can do the quote and the weather?
All right, so my quote for today, I just looked it up just now. I think it's cool. It says, build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs. It's very simple. We just talked about that. And if you don't focus on yourself, you're going to be working for someone else for the rest of your life. And that's none of us. All of us up here are entrepreneurs. None of us plan on working for someone else for the rest of our lives. No, we breaking generational curses. And I'm glad that we're in an era where we're teaching our children to do that.
We gonna get this money.
You know, she's
Gonna
talking about
buy
her
this
son
land.
about to have a job. I'm like, soon as Odin come in the world, we about to start LLC and some stuff. You about to have a business. You can be like 3 years old. Like, let's start getting this money.
That's
coming.
right.
And now that way you understand, like, man, I had a business since I was a baby.
Get that credit right. Get your children's
Like, we
credit
know.
right
My mom
now.
always say, if you know better, you do better. And now that we all know, it's time to start teaching those who don't.
Yeah, let's prepare our children and get them working. So when they do turn 18 and you just try to kick them out with no means to do nothing. And then be looking at them like, well, you got to get out. You didn't even help them. Like, help them get a job. Help them save their money. Help them find a place to live that they can afford. And
you wonder why everybody has to keep coming home. This is why.
Yeah.
This is exactly why.
Fact.
Teach them what they need to succeed.
Lucci.
All right, the weather. All right.
Authentic meteorologist. Every Monday.
It's 84 degrees right now with a high of 89 and the lowest of 67. Sunset is at 8:30 sharp.
Dang, that's late.
And then tomorrow it's going to be 79, a little cloudy. Wednesday is going to be 84, a little cloudy. Thursday it's going to be 81. It's a 40% chance of rain. Friday is going to be sunny. It's going to be 91 degrees. It's hot, 91 degrees. Friday going to be lit. We had the air on high. It's going to be lit.
Air on high.
Saturday going to be 77. It's going to be sunny. Sunday is going to be 76 and it's going to be sunny. And Monday it's going to be 76 and it's going to be a little cloudy. But you know it ain't gonna be that on Monday. It's gonna be something else.
No, it's gonna be something else.
It's gonna be something else. And that's the weather.
That's the weather. So we're getting out of here. I'm Imani. Remember to walk through your day with the 3 C's: courage, connection, and compassion.
Wait. Tell them.
Yeah, I was gonna let him go
Oh,
last.
okay. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Hurry up. We got more.
I already did it. It's your turn. What's your 5 P's?
Stay on your 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
And we got
Love it.
Quise.
Quise Free TG, the one, July 4th. Make your presence felt. Yeah.
2.
Mama said, yeah, my mama said, yeah, my mama said, yeah, my mama said, yeah, my mama said,